Hi there, we're here at the 2016 National Amateur Championships. On my right is Pat Burns from Elite Retrievers. On our left is Andy Kahn, who won the 2013 National Amateur Championship in Mondovi, Wisconsin.
Andy, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Congratulations on your 2013 win.
It was quite an honor.
And that's a great place. And you're headed back there next year.
I am. It's beautiful grounds, and what I love so much about that national was that they really opened up the tests, and that's where Ivy excels when it's just about marking, and they were spread out in big, huge marks, and it was beautiful property. So it was a lot of fun. Obviously, winning was the icing on the cake.
That's great. You know, the third series of all the nationals I've been involved with can be such a trap test, such a challenge. And what I mean by trap, I mean they're a little unorthodox because time management is such a factor, and you're better off being a little loose. You're a lot of times cutting little corners. Oftentimes you're a little bit better at being a little skinny versus being super committed to swimming. You just finished it. You had 3 nice jobs, I understand.
Three acceptable jobs. Yeah, I think so.
Now we've got a water blind coming up. Tell me where your thoughts are on that.
Well, this particular test, I think, turned out to be harder than it looked initially, and I think, I don't know if this has surprised everybody, but I was surprised at how much trouble they had with it. You're right, it was really kind of a contrary test as you prepare for a water blind. Because if the dogs took the water on the left-hand retired bird, they swam past it. So, and as we train, you know, we teach our dogs to get in the water and stay in.
Right.
So it was a very well constructed third series. I think they got the answers they needed to get some separation. I'm sure there'll be some dogs that won't get back to the fourth. We immediately, after I finished running the first 2 dogs yesterday, started working on water blinds for that very reason. So we had the privilege of going over to John Russell's property, which is, you know, fabulous, and started working on just that, and we ran them deep and fat. No shoreline stuff, so we want them to look at big water, we want them to enter fat, and we want them to stay in the water, in and out over a couple islands. So yeah, I mean, you've got to really, the balance is so hard, as everyone knows, between, you know, when, if they're too watery, it's not good. If they won't get in, you got problems. So it's always a challenge.
So you made a little attitude, or at least focus adjustment, let's say.
Correct.
And yeah, you hope, I guess, that, you know, your good training from last week, you don't need much. You just need to kind of recommit them to getting in the water and staying in the water and being ready to be committed to doing a good water blind.
That's correct. And we didn't run Ivy, who hadn't run. She ran early this morning. We only ran the 2 dogs that had finished the third series. So we let Ivy rest up, and now that she's done, we're going to be heading over and working on water blinds as soon as we're done with this interview.
Excellent, excellent. You know, and the judges are probably in a good spot. I mean, this test does set the dogs up to be maybe not quite as committed to doing a water blind. So, you know, if they've got a good water blind plan, oftentimes this first water blind in a national can be the hardest one of all.
That's absolutely the truth, and I think that so far the tests have been very well constructed, and I thought this third series was an excellent placement of birds.
Andy, good luck to you on the rest of the national.
Thank you
for
very
joining
much.
us. All right.
Nice seeing you guys.
Good luck and thanks, guys.
Good.